Let us look closely at this picture before us. It shows a quiet corner of our world, doesn't it? There is a lake, still and reflective, mirroring the vast sky above. Its waters seem calm, perhaps cool to the touch. The edges of the lake are fringed with greenery, suggesting life thrives here. One can almost hear the gentle lapping of water against the shore. It is a scene of immense peace, holding many secrets within its tranquil appearance. This stillness invites us to pause, to observe and to wonder about the forces that shape such a lovely spot on our planet. What tales could this water tell if it could speak? Then, our eyes are drawn to a road. This road is a ribbon, winding its way through the landscape, a mark of human presence. It appears to be a simple road, perhaps unpaved or made of gravel, suggesting it serves a local purpose rather than being a busy highway. It curves gently, hinting at the contours of the land it follows. Where does this road lead, one might ask? Does it connect this quiet place to a bustling town, or does it venture deeper into the wilderness? Roads are fascinating, aren't they? They are pathways of connection, of journeys taken and yet to be undertaken by people. And nestled near this road, close to the lake, stands a small house. It seems quite modest, perhaps a home, or maybe a shelter for someone who works nearby. Its windows are like eyes looking out onto the landscape. One wonders about the warmth within its walls, the stories shared, the lives lived. Is it a new structure? Or has it stood here for many years, witnessing the changing seasons? The house speaks of human endeavor, of a need for shelter and a place to call one's own. It is a tiny speck of human life amidst the grandeur of nature, a testament to our adaptability. Looking at this entire scene, the lake, the road, the house, so many questions begin to bubble up in our minds. It is a natural human response, this curiosity. Where does the water in this beautiful lake actually come from? Is it fed by rains, or perhaps by hidden springs deep within the earth, or a flowing river? And who built this particular road, carving a path through the land? What was their purpose? Was it for trade, for travel, or simply to reach that little house by the water's edge? These questions are the seeds of understanding. The water in the lake, so calm and inviting, most likely gathers from several sources, as nature often works in complex ways. It could be that life-giving rains fill it during certain seasons, a direct gift from the skies above. Perhaps a small stream or a larger river, originating in distant hills or mountains, faithfully feeds into it, carrying minerals and sediments. Underground springs, unseen but ever-present, might also contribute, bubbling up cool, fresh water from the earth's depths. This interplay of natural elements creates the lake, a vital resource for any life that surrounds it, a truly remarkable system of replenishment. It is a constant cycle, a dance of water between earth and sky. The road, that purposeful line across the land, was surely built by human hands, with a clear reason in mind. It might have been constructed by early settlers, seeking access to the fertile land or the fresh water of the lake. Perhaps it was built by a local community, needing a reliable path to connect with neighboring villages or to transport goods. It could even be a more recent addition, made to allow people to reach a secluded spot for recreation or quiet contemplation. Whatever its specific origin, the road signifies a human need to connect, to explore, and to make the land accessible for various activities, a testament to our ingenuity. Inside that small house, people live, or perhaps once lived, their lives interwoven with this specific place. They might be a family, tending to a small garden, fishing in the lake, or simply enjoying the tranquility. Their days could be filled with simple routines, governed by the rising and setting of the sun. Imagine their past. Perhaps their ancestors settled here generations ago, forging a bond with this land. And their future. They might hope for continued peace, for their children to grow up appreciating this natural beauty. Or perhaps they dream of new opportunities that the nearby road might one day bring closer to their doorstep. Now, if we were to look at another picture, say, one of a bustling city street, a whole new set of questions would immediately spring to our minds, wouldn't they? We might wonder, why are so many people gathered here? What are all these tall buildings for, reaching towards the sky? How does this city get its food and water to support so many inhabitants? Who designed these complex transport systems? The act of questioning is universal. It is our innate desire to understand the world around us, whether it is a quiet lake or a busy metropolis. Each scene holds its own mysteries waiting to be explored by curious minds. So, how do we find answers to all these intriguing questions that pictures and places evoke in us? There are many paths to knowledge, many ways to uncover the stories hidden in plain sight. We can start by observing very carefully, noticing small details that might offer clues. We could talk to people who live in or know about such places. Local knowledge is often incredibly rich. We can consult maps, which are like treasure chests of geographical information. Books, articles, and even the vast resources of the internet can provide historical context, scientific explanations, and diverse perspectives, helping us piece together the puzzle. This very process of asking questions and seeking answers is the heart of what we call social science. It is not just about random curiosity, though that is where it often begins. Social science is a systematic way of exploring human society, our relationships with each other, and our interactions with the world around us. It encourages us to look beyond the surface, to understand the why and how behind human actions and societal structures. It is a grand investigation into the human experience in all its diversity and complexity across time and across different cultures. It provides tools and methods to study ourselves. Understanding society through the lens of social science is more important today than ever before in our rapidly changing world. We live in an interconnected global village, where events in one part of the world can have profound impacts on another. We face complex challenges, such as climate change, which requires understanding both natural systems and human behavior. We see vast movements of people, diverse cultures interacting, and new technologies reshaping how we live and work. Social science helps us navigate this complexity, to understand the roots of problems, and to think about potential solutions for a better future for all. Indeed, social science equips us to make sense of the world. It helps us to appreciate different viewpoints, to understand how societies function, and to recognize the patterns and forces that shape our lives. It encourages critical thinking, so we don't just accept things at face value, but question, analyze, and evaluate information. By studying social science, we become more informed citizens, better able to participate in our communities, and make decisions that affect us all. It empowers us to understand our roles and responsibilities within the larger fabric of society, fostering empathy and a sense of shared humanity. Social science is a vast field, like a great tree with many strong branches. One of these branches is geography. This helps us understand the Earth's surface, its mountains, rivers, oceans, and climates. But more than that, it explores how we humans live in these diverse environments, how we use the land, and how our activities impact the planet. Knowing geography helps us appreciate our physical world, understand resource distribution, and see how location shapes cultures and economies. It is fundamental to understanding issues like urban planning or environmental conservation, truly vital knowledge. Another crucial branch is history. History is the story of our past. It tells us about the people who came before us, the events that shaped our present, and the rise and fall of civilizations. By studying history, we learn from past mistakes and successes. We understand how traditions, beliefs, and conflicts have evolved over time. It gives us a sense of identity and continuity, connecting us to the long chain of human experience. Without history, we would be like a ship without a rudder, unaware of how we arrived at our current position or where we might be heading. Then we have subjects like culture, government, and economics, all intertwined. Culture explores the diverse ways people live, their languages, beliefs, arts, and social customs. It helps us appreciate the richness of human diversity. Government, or civics, looks at how societies organize themselves, make laws, and manage public affairs, from local councils to international bodies. Economics studies how people produce, distribute, and consume goods and services, trying to understand how we manage our resources to meet our needs and wants. Together, these areas help us understand the complex machinery of human society. So you see, social science is not just an academic subject for the classroom. It is a lens through which we can better understand ourselves, our communities, and the wider world. It matters for everyone, especially for young students who are the future custodians of our planet and societies. I encourage you all to keep asking questions, to be curious about the people you meet, the places you see, and the stories our Earth has to tell. For it is through this constant inquiry, this desire to learn and understand, that we can all contribute to a more informed, compassionate, and sustainable future for humankind.